Capturing a sunset with this camera is really quite simple. You can do a couple things. First, you can always leave your mode dial set to program. It's very simple. I'll show you how to do that in a second. The other thing you can do is automate the camera by setting the mode dial to Scene. Set the mode dial to SCN. This stands for Scene. And here, you can choose the sunset scene mode and then press set. And what that's going to do is choose a white balance that warms up all the tones in your picture, giving those reds and oranges in the sky a very, very nice, vivid color. You don't want to use the flash, so keep the flash down. Basically, just go ahead and point the focusing square at the horizon or anything with contrast. Press the shutter button halfway. Recompose the image down or up, depending on what you want to have fill in the frame. And then when the composition is right, go ahead and press the shutter button the rest of the way. Very simple. However, if there isn't a whole lot of light in the sky, for example, if the sun is behind a cloud, this mode may opt to choose a higher ISO, which means the colors will come out a little bit more grainy than you want. So instead of doing this, what I would do is just keep the mode dial set to program. We normally have it set to program, so this is easy. Keep the ISO set to 80. Go ahead and press the quick menu button. Hold that down for a second. Move over to ISO. Move the joystick up and down to make sure it's set to 80. Once that is set, move over to white balance and go down. You can set this to shade. This will give the image a nice warm tone, or if that isn't enough, you can keep going down until you get to color temperature. And here you actually get to dial in the color temperature you want. Press display to do so. Display is right down here. And here you have this gauge of color temperature. And if you want to go down, you can just press the joystick down. You can also use your up and down navigation buttons. And move this down. Now you can see as I'm going down, the color is getting cooler and cooler. The reds are disappearing from the image, and I'm actually introducing some more blues. So if you want to introduce blue, you would have this set to the lowest setting possible at 2500. And if you want to introduce a lot of reds, you'd go all the way up to 10,000. When you're set, just go ahead and press the set button. And just like with any other picture, set your focusing brackets over your target. Again, probably the horizon. Press the shutter button halfway. Recompose the image. And press the shutter button the rest of the way to take the picture. To find out much more about digital photography and your digital camera, go to lbguides.com.